welcome you guys. Happy Sunday. Before we get started, please do all of the things. Like the video. It's a free way to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend to tell a friend, please, and thank you. Comment down in the comment section, sharing your thoughts, but keeping it cute. And speaking of sharing, share this video or share your videos because sharing is caring. And then if you want to put a little something in the tip jar, the Cash App and Venmo are there. Hey, Jalen. Happy Sunday. Oh, you're not feeling well today. Oh, boy. I pray, hope you feel better soon, too. Toothaches are the worst. I got to go get some dental work done on like Memorial Day weekend. I'm not happy about it. I said, they pulling teeth. Everybody going to be eating a nice barbecue come Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to eat some damn soups. I was telling my kids the only thing that's good about it is I'm off of work, and I don't have to take extra days off. But yeah, I pray you feel better because ain't much worse than dental pain. I can tell you, I can attest to that. Oh, but yes, happy Sunday. It's May, so it's also Mental Health Awareness Month. I see it's lagging a little bit, so just let me know if the audio is okay. And I'll just be trying to adjust to my, lips not matching the screen. It's just fine. As long as the audio is okay. But yes, it's May, so it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Happy Sunday. Also, it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of the moms. I gotta put up my pajama Sunday post for the moms. I didn't get that up yet. I've been kind of trying to enjoy my day, you know. We had they had 90th birthday dinner for my grandmother last night. So, yeah, that's my mood. I'm recuperating from that after everything else that the week had to offer. I'll come over here and I'll be transparent. I ain't going to say nothing else. Y'all pretty much know that story. So, yeah, it went how I thought it was gonna go. Actually, it went probably worse than I thought it was gonna go. But hey, I showed up, and that'll be the end of that. But we didn't have no weekly huddle last weekend, so hopefully everybody had a good week and weekend and whatever. I had to go pick up my big child from school, so he's home. And then like the day before I did that, they made these changes at work, so now I'm working. They're forcing me to work overtime. And I don't like working overtime 5 days a week. My paycheck better be nice, but I'll be tired. So having to adjust that Saturday, then go and pick him up, leaving and pick him up Sunday, and then dealing with that this week. I've just been tired. That's why I haven't been up with my content. I thought I was going to be able to get Imperfect Woman and Bell Collective Birmingham out before I left, and I didn't. And then this week has been a struggle week, so hopefully we could get back to it, take a little rest. Breathe in, breathe out, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out. That's all I can say. But yeah, I just want to thank you, Jalen. Enjoy my Mother's Day. So I got up this morning, went and got my hair cut. I can't seem to line it up because having my hair fully bleached is a thing. Because y'all know I used to have it like black at the roots and the sides, and then my braids was popping, and I just decided to go blonde. And at first I was like, eh. Then I got used to it, but it was growing out, and my son was on me because the last time, like, when he shaved it, you could see the black starting to come out, grow out. So I bleached it. Well, I waited a week because I was like, I don't know if I should put bleach on top of freshly shaved hair. So I waited a week and I bleached it again. And my son was like, when you bleach your hair? And I was like, oh, I think it was maybe like 3 weeks. And he was looking at me like, do you want to be bald headed? Because you're only supposed to bleach your hair every 4 to 6 weeks. So if I have any short or bald headed blondies that watch this channel, my length or shorter, because I know some people are shorter, which I've also debated on taking all of this off the top and just being real short. and blonde like that because I love how that looks. I think it's rocks is blonde like that, and a couple other content creators. So I really like that. But like, what do y'all do in the meantime, in between time? Do y'all be bleaching your hair like shorter time frames? I don't know. I got to figure it out. I don't want to be bald headed, so forcibly. So I'm like trying to do. It's not good to bleach your hair. Period. So I'm trying to do the right thing. But like I said, I haven't figured out the formula. So it was growing out. So I bleached it. I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago because it was just looking like it was bad enough. It was growing out in the sides, but then it was like the black growing out, and I was like, yeah, nah. So I bleached it, and then I didn't get a cut that week. And I knew if I didn't get a cut that week, it was going to be Mother's Day because, like I said, last Sunday I had to go get my big baby. But in that 2 weeks time, now it's growing out again. So I'm like, do I wait a week? Which again makes same as before, 3 weeks, and then bleach it, or am I supposed to be bleaching it and then gonna get a cut? I don't know, child. This waiting phase is killing me. Yeah, about the new virus. Child, I'm in here trying to spray my. He was in here sniffling, trying to spray my baby down, spray my baby down with Lysol. Joking, and make sure drinking water, eat your veggies, trying to just open the windows, get some air, cause yeah, he don't need to be sick, and more importantly, I don't need to be sick. And if this is gonna be anything like 2020, I'll pass. So yes, I went up, got my hair cut, and then I went to the movie. Took myself on a date, a solo date, to the movies to see Devil Wears Prada 2. That was pretty cute. I don't know if any of you guys saw that, but it was pretty cute. I mean, I'm trying to think. I liked it. When they do like a sequel, it's always hard to match up to the first one. So the first one was like one of my favorite movies, and it was, really, really good. And this one, how you had some nostalgic scenes. I don't want to, give too much away for people who haven't seen it, but we get to hear like Madonna Vogue again. We get, bad moments because, we're at Runway Magazine, child. You get Meryl Streep, which I really and Anne Hathaway. I love Anne Hathaway, Princess Diaries and all that, and she's in a bunch of stuff this year too. I forgot what she's got coming up, but she's in a bunch of stuff, and I love Meryl Streep in this role. Just very, she's supposed to be giving you, um, is it Anna Wintour? So that is all. That is all. I love her, so I love her in the role. I was trying to see. I don't see her new stuff up here. She got a bunch. Okay, Mother. Oh, that's right. She's in Mother Mary. Um, Devil Wears Prada 2. I thought I saw her in like 3 or 4 things coming up for this year. Maybe it's just the two. And I was like, come on, Anne Hathaway. I don't even know if I have Mother Mary on my list. I have to look. Oh, Verity. That's also 2026. Yeah, I thought it was at least 3 to 4 things. So shout out to her, child. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I enjoy it. Sorry, y'all, I got quiet. My screen started spinning, so I need to stop talking because I didn't know if y'all was gonna be able to hear me. if I couldn't see my face. So yeah, I was singing. I don't know if y'all heard me before it started spitting, and hopefully this. Wow, computer. I don't want to say nothing. I love you, computer. You're the greatest girl. They say comparison is a thief of joy. I'm trying to get my attitude together because when this thing starts to skitzing and doing what it's doing, my brain be like, "Hold on, girl." Because why is the volume stuck on the screen? Hold on. Okay. Yes, we are on Taurus season 2. Shout out to all the Tauruses. There's too many in my family to name. My big baby, his birthday was just before he came home. He's an April Taurus. My brother's a Taurus. My grandmother's a Taurus. Like I said, we had her 90th birthday dinner. Um, she's May the 4th be with you. My friend that passed a couple years back, she's also a Taurus. Just a bunch of them. But it's like 5 in my family. This is my nephew. Yes, it's 5 just in my family. So happy Taurus season. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. I was like, child, do I even up here? I was tired and I really wanted to just do nothing. I'm gonna have to go in there and wash some dishes because like I said, since I had to work yesterday and then we had the dinner, I didn't really get to clean in my kitchen. I know the kids can probably clean. I wanted to clean in my kitchen and I want to clean the kitchen. So when I get off of here, I probably order my dinner because I'm not cooking. Um, and then let's clean up in the kitchen a little bit and go lay my behind down. Watch me a little TV. Okay, watch me a little TV. And then that's that. So we're gonna take it real smooth today. Um, we ain't gonna be up here no 2 hours or nothing like that because it's just me, we just chitting and chatting. I don't even really have that much entertainment news. I didn't even make sometimes I make a slide and I put it up there so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about. I didn't even make no slide for it. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. So we're gonna do our celebrity birthdays. Um, sorry, I just was looking. So today is Bono from U2. You know who that is. Today is his birthday, so happy birthday to him. He is 66 years young. That's it. He look a little older than that. Let me be quiet, Kara. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Happy heavenly birthday to Craig Mack. I believe today is his birthday. Let me just look. Let me just check. I didn't check some of this stuff. Yep, May 10th, 1970. Oh, that's my brother was born in 1970. That's really sad. That's really sad. He was really young. That's one of the things that I am tired of hearing. Of course, I'm getting older, so I ain't no spring chicken no more. But it's just people, going early in age. It don't sit right on my spirit though. Oh, Lizzo's a Taurus too. Okay, Lizzo. We got Keenan Thompson, Keenan and Kill. It's his birthday today. He is 48. Come on, 1978. I don't know. I'm still giving Keenan a little bit of the side eye after that Nickelodeon documentary. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I think it was Keenan. It was Keenan and Josh of Drake and Josh. I think that I was kind of like, eh. What y'all got going on that y'all still rocking in the industry, and then your other half is not? Although speaking of like Drake and Josh got that, and then Drake had been through some things. Not Drake, not that Drake and Josh. Drake Bell, I think his name is. Hurt people, hurt people. So there's that. Young MC. Ooh, he done put on a little weight in this picture, although I don't even know how old this picture is. Rapper known for Bust to Move. His birthday is today. And last but not least, we have Daryl Bell. I'm just double look. I'll be double checking. Daryl M. Bell. Okay. That's Ron. That's Ron Johnson from a different world. Come on, brain. Come on, brain. And I got such a headache and this light is bright. That's why I put my specs on. Oh, okay. That's the wrong button. Hopefully that's not too dark, y'all. I turn that down some. I still gotta get a new ring light. Oh, look at my best mom ever. Look, I have to drink with the daggone thing on there. But yes, it's Daryl M. Bell's birthday that we know is Ron Johnson from Different World. It is his birthday today. He is 63 years old, child. We is getting up there. Okay, I'm not in my 60s. Tapping on 50s door, but happy birthday. I'm trying to get my water in me. I honestly think that's why I have the headache. But I digress. Today, other than Mother's Day, of course, shout out to all the mamas. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Yes, I'm going to say it 50, 11 times. And I'll put my pajama Sunday post up after I get off of here. For the mamas, it's also National Train. Okay, chugga chugga, choo choo. National Shrimp for y'all that eat the crustaceans. I know some people don't eat shrimp. Some people's allergic. Some people feel like it's bottom feeders and say they don't eat them. I eat the shrimps. And it's also National Clean Up Your Room Day, y'all. Okay, which if I had time, if I had time, I would be in there cleaning up my room because it definitely needs some cleaning. Okay, so I could be comfortable. I was laughing because I seen a video on, I think it was IG, that was like moms be the day before Mother's Day, like getting the house all clean, so you wouldn't have to look at the foolishness. And like I said, as much as I wanted to do that, we ain't get there. We ain't get there. We have been booked and busy, and your girl's tired. And like I said, I think that's why I got this headache. I was looking for something, looking for love in all the wrong places. A day, so it says for Mother's Day. I didn't take put down the one for the shrimp and the clean your. Hey, Tamika, happy Mother's Day, happy Sunday. A day for women who raised us, cheered us on, and somehow always knew exactly where to find that lost toy. Baby, let me tell you, I know we need some organization up in here. Okay, but I'd be so aggravated. I'm like, can y'all just not put the thing in the same class as like same place so y'all can find y'all stuff instead of coming and asking me. And then sometimes I remember I don't walk past it and it's in the bathroom, it's in the hallway, it's in the kitchen. But it's like, can you just not, like, my glasses, both of my glasses, they sit right here on this desk. See his other pair. I take them off. I put them right back on the desk because I only really need them when I'm sitting at this computer. You don't really need them for the TV in the bedroom. I should wear them for my phone because the light from the phone is also not good, but it's more so this ring light than the computer screen because I have StreamYard on the dark mode, so that does help. Um, but yeah, child. Moseying on along. Like I said, for entertainment bites, I didn't really have much to talk about today. I'll just will say congratulations to I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's in here. I know I screenshot it in my phone. Hey, baby daddy, look. A picture of He must know it's Mother's Day. A picture of me and, and my son's father and my son popped up on my phone. You know how the memories pop up. That's why I said, hey, baby daddy. And not that never mind. Keep it cute. Congratulations to T.I. and Tiny son Major Harris graduates from high school with honors. Trying to think. This is from official BCK on Instagram, Major Harris is officially a high school graduate. Come on now. The teenager celebrated the milestone on Saturday as he received his diploma from Woodward Academy, surrounded by family and friends. During the ceremony, a school official read out several of Major's honors and scholarships as he walked across the stage. Baby, amen. Here come my children. What? That I was live? Yep, I just said, here comes my children. Gold Eagle, Academic Honors, Savannah College of Art and Design, Academy Academic Honors, Achievement Scholars, Student Recognition Scholarship. And the announcer said, as King received his diploma. So congratulations. I should have two graduates this year, a high school graduate and a college graduate, though. On Mother's Day, heavy pat on the back for that one. Okay. And then I'll just have one more left to get through this thing that we call life and school and all of those things, child, because it's not easy. It's not an easy journey for us or for them who actually have to do the academic work. And us who just have to do, financial and support, which is a lot. Let's not start popping and locking in there. And then also, this is just an update. I saw this, might have been right after I did the last weekly huddle from the Jasmine brand. We talked about this before. End of an era. VH1 officially ending Love and Hip Hop after 15 years with final chapter series. So I just want to read what they said about that and see how we're going to close it out. After more than a decade of unforgettable drama, breakout stars, and viral moments, Love and Hip Hop is officially preparing to take, why would that come off the screen when I was reading it? Its final bow. VH1 announced Love and Hip Hop, the final chapter, a 6-part event series that will bring the iconic franchise to a close after 15 years. Since the 2011 debut, the show has evolved into a cultural powerhouse, helping launch careers like Cardi B and elevating personalities such as Jocelyn Hernandez into household names. The final installment will feature new interviews with cast members from New York, Atlanta, Hollywood, and Miami, along with producer, executives, and cultural commentators who witnessed the franchise's rise. The series will revisit the biggest moments, headline-making controversies, and the legacy it leaves behind in the reality TV space. Executive producer LaShawn Browning reflected on the show's impact, stating the Love and Hip Hop franchise has always been about the people, the incredible talent who trusted us with their real lives, and the viewers who were here for all of it. Yeah. She added, as we step into the final chapter, we are making sure our ending hits like it should. Once more for the culture. The 6-part send-off premieres fall of 2026 on VH1, while the current Atlanta and Miami seasons are continuing to air. I don't think they're on VH1, though. I think they're on like BT or MTV. I don't know where they are. Hold on 1 second from you guys. Take a minute and like the video. One is bringing me flowers, and the other one is bringing me a pain in my ass. Guess which one is which? Just joking. Don't do that. Don't do that. But can you come take these?
Yeah, sure.
I'll put them in a vase when I get done. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Matthew Wilson. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, Sha, what was you talking about? Love and Hip Hop. So that's in the Love and Hip Hop. I thought it was on like a weird channel, y'all. I forgot when I was looking at Miami. I was like, that's where Love and Hip Hop is now. So, child, I wish it was that. And I got three. It's the oldest one that's being a pain in the ass.
Three?
And the middle one that bought me flowers. The little one, he just bumping around doing what he liked to do, child. Doing what he liked to do. Yeah, so that's it for entertainment news, our entertainment bites, if you will. I didn't even put my little thing up there because I didn't have a look, I didn't do nothing I was supposed to do. I had this. I put that up for their half a happy birthday. It's whatever. I still got it for my watch list. Now it didn't move my position. I don't want to be over there. It's a lazy day, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't put that up there for entertainment bites. But like I said, I didn't have that much to talk about. So just congratulations to Major. I can't believe that baby is graduating, has graduated high school. Not is, has graduated high school. Um, and now we got an update on Love and Hip Hop because I was wondering about it. I thought they was just going. I was like, y'all just gonna pull the rug from under it and that's it. So at least we're gonna get 6 parts. And Lord, I don't know what they're gonna give us in a docu series. I guess so. We'll see. So that's that. Oh Lord, here he come. That was my first choice, and then I decided I wanted to do lasagna because I was gonna make lasagna. I was gonna make lasagna tomorrow. Yeah, I am complaining about what I'm ordering for dinner.
So, and then what would you think? So, steak.
I don't know because now it's 6 o'clock. Hello, MC Nemesis on Spotify Radio. I know it's supposed to be for lunch, so I don't know what you want to do. I don't know. I'm on here. We'll talk about when I get off of here because I gotta order the food anyway. That was my original plan, and then I changed, and now you're pulling my leg, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah. Not you. Lazy day. You just woke up. Oh, she thought you forgot her. You like, chill, mama. I'm just getting some rest. It is a Sunday after all. That's funny. That's funny, child. It's my day. Ain't worry about texting nobody else. Let me not say that because my girls texted me and a couple of the guys from the job, and I was like, oh, thanks, fellers, because that's all I work with is a bunch of men. Well, primarily. So, have you guys watched for my clock at people, my TikTokers, Issa Rae's new I don't want to call it a web series because it's not a web series. It's like long form TikTok um series. Why I could not get my brain around that. Screen time. I think it was either 26 or 27 episodes. They were real short though. Because I was like, hey, Mrs. Beth. Hey, hey, hey. Um, I was late to the party, child, and then I said, "Let me just put it on." I put the first episode on, and I said, "Oh, this is a playlist," and I'm just hit it and then let it play and watched. I can't remember if it's 26 or 27 episodes, but that was pretty good. We love Issa Rae, so Issa Rae does some quality stuff. I know a lot of people have kind of left that space with it being acquired by the U.S. I want to choose my words carefully. Okay. So I know a lot of people have left that space, but it was pretty good. It was short. They could have actually been longer, but I know people's attention span isn't that long because I don't even think every episode is even 10 minutes. I feel like maybe they're 3-minute episodes. I don't know. Because I know you can do 10 minutes on TikTok, but I feel like they're 3-minute episodes. And then we're getting the second part on because we're trying to figure out who's doing all this nonsense, who has tapped into all of the devices and has all these people's information and can get into their bank accounts and everything else. So, we're trying to put together our little suspect list and find out who's going to get caught with the dirty secrets. Okay. So back on May 22nd, we will get the second part of Screen Time. If you haven't watched that, like I said, I encourage you to go over there and check it out. I know we're supposed to be done with that app. We're supposed to be done with a lot of things as a whole because just it's been rough. But watch it. Watch it. I think I got a hit with that. We'll start with that ball. Yeah, she is back at it again. Yeah. Yeah. She probably is trying to shop around because I mean I liked Rap Ish. I know some people didn't like Rap Ish and that got canceled and we rap Insecure. She was over Insecure, so there's that. And what else has she done? She did some other show on Max. I can't remember what it was. But I like her stuff. Hey, Demarcus Vaughn. My happy Mother's Day. Come on, Rock. Yeah, Rock and Kanan. Happy Mother's Day and Mummy's Day. So yeah, yes, yes, yes. So if you guys haven't seen that, like I said, go ahead on over there and check that out. Your girl has been watching some things, and one of the things I found myself watching was The Cult of Nature Boy over on Hulu. It's a 4-part documentary, and baby, I watched all 4 of them episodes the day it came out. Like I mean, it might have took a little break here and there, because you really shouldn't just sit in front of the TV and just be like, I'm gonna sit here for like 4 hours. 4 hours, but I watched that thing in the first day. And then, because y'all know I like my documentaries. I love me some little religified things, cults of it all. Okay. Love it. Okay, I'll be right there. But then I proceeded to go down the rabbit hole. So here on YouTube, there is a content creator called Hood Horrors, and God bless that man. Okay, and shouts out to him because I think a lot of people have been doing it because this his thing is like a year old, but I think with the Hulu, because I don't even think I had it on my watch list last time I was up here. Um, and I just went into Hulu. I think I was actually going into Hulu to watch Real Trent. And I was like, what is this? And it's a black person, which had me kind of conflicted because Kendall was like, I was going to put this in. Okay, girl, but I didn't know if you was going to be watching it. And I was like, I was conflicted because it was our people. But, I kind of wanted to be nosy because the nosiness of it all will get you. Are we making all that noise while I'm live? Oh, okay. All right. That's what we're doing. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so it's brought attention back to his 46-part documentary that he had. I think most of the videos are about 30 minutes, but he does have a couple of videos that are like an hour long. He got interviews. He has like some of the tapings from Nature Boy actually being on IG. Bigo, never heard of Bigo. Auntie's a little old. Didn't know what a Bigo was. Apparently, Bigo's still popping. I don't know. He has that up there. He has part of the court hearing. He just has a lot, like a lot. He covered a lot of ground in 46 episodes. And still, like I said, that was a year old. So I was still wanting to know, like, what's going on now. So I continued to go down the rabbit hole. But after that, after watching 46 parts and watching 46 parts, I had to kind of take a break in between some of them because it's a lot, it's heavy, and his stuff gets way deeper into it with like PDF file accusations and just a lot of things. So you kind of got to take a step back. With that many parts, if it was 4 parts, okay, fine. 6 parts, fine. 46, I was like, okay, let me go watch some Beyond the Gates. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch my divorced sisters because I still doing my panels. Let me go watch The Boys. I was just watching anything in the middle of it because it was just so much. They got into like his childhood, how hurt people essentially, how he was brought up. Um, so I think his mama was on that stuff. And I think they did get into on the Hulu, the mama being on that stuff and the daddy being like 70 years old. Like, why are your parents 30 years apart? Like, it's not like the mama was grown, but I don't. Then there was like 5 or 6 of them. And then in Hood Horrors documentary, we get to a part, I think, when he got caught when he had last moved back into Georgia. That one of the sisters that he had stayed with previously, she came and stayed with him and the members, okay? And he had kind of like propositioned a sister, and I was like, not your sister. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. What are you saying here, Demarcus? Because that hood horror's gotten to everything, boy. Yes, it was interesting and intriguing. You got to go watch the 46 parts, baby. You would mind blown. Yeah, he said a natural thing, which kind of confused me because he kind of borrowed a lot of his ideas from Dr. Sabi, which, Dr. Sabi, they say he does a lot of good things with that because his thing that he was kind of knocking Dr. Sabi for charging you for, his system and his program. And Nature Boy was saying that like you can get these elements out in nature, so to speak. I get the baby. The moral to the story is do not get it on the ground floor. Sometimes it's good to get on the ground floor when it's a money thing, but when it's something like this and it's like a spiritual thing, a spiritual thing, don't get on the ground floor because first impression I can get, especially he tapped into the conscious community, and as black, even when we don't be into the Christianity and the religion of it all, the spirituality will get us and consciousness. You know what I'm saying? Especially with what's going on in society. So he got a lot of people with that. Then he was out in nature and like, the rainforest and the waterfalls is in the background. And so people were going down. And then at one point we got into 2020 with, the George Floyd and that of it all. So people were tired of the unrest of that. So I get how he got some of those people, but as he progressed and he's on Instagram and I gotta look at you like you God and I gotta bow and I gotta say this and I gotta do that, it's giving exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like at first when you come and you having a good time, fine. But then it's giving, yeah, it's giving cult. This thing is glitching so bad. I'm gonna turn the camera off for a minute because it's just I got a headache. It's aggravating my nerves. That is popping and locking like that. But yeah, the documentary got into a lot. Because Velvet or Eliana, I'm trying to call these people by their proper names now that they're not in this environment anymore. Like Sheba is Kendra. Just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff about people I don't realize. So in the documentary on Hulu, we saw Velvet leave like her final time, not realizing that was like well, from what I counted, and she said it might have been more than that, but I guess the other time she said she wasn't leaving and she had made an actual attempt. That was like the fourth time she left. And she would leave and be gone for like months and be talking ish on the internet about this man and how horrible he was and then turn around and go back. Sometimes she said it was because, she didn't have her documentation and just different reasons she gave for going and coming back, and not staying gone. Also it's hard because I don't want to put the fault on her, but I think she has to take some accountability for the role that she played. And it kind of did look like only reason she really left is because he was into polygamy and she wanted to be the only one. But they was like passing them STD. They was passing them things around allegedly. There was a couple of members that came and left. He still has, I think, four wives now because Efru and I think Zoka come up on TikTok because I was like, oh, now y'all are in my algorithm. Swipe. Don't want to watch that. But yeah, she left a bunch of times. There was a couple of other ones that left. It's just ironic how he ended up getting caught because it really should have been more than that. But he kind of played it smart because he was in Belize, he was in Mexico, he was in a lot of Central America. Why can't I think of where else he was at? Was it Panama? Forgetting the parts we was at. He was in some beautiful places, but like I guess him moving around helped him to fight the charges because when he got to Georgia, they was like they had to try and kind of charge him on what he had done in that state. Like they couldn't charge him for stuff that he did in other places, and I was just like, you hate to see it, but it was quite fascinating. Since I went down such a rabbit hole, I could really get deep into it. But I'm not, child. I could have done a video on it, but I feel like I would have just been like rambling with it. So I'm just like, huh? Oh, my bad. But yeah, if you guys haven't watched it, you can go check out the Hulu, and that's like your appetizer. And then if you want the entree, you can go on over to Hood Horrors. But there's also like Medea, the Tea. There's a bunch of other people. I'm hitting the wrong button because he was shaking that garbage bag, and I'm hitting the wrong button. A bunch of other content creators that still are doing stuff about the whole Nature Boy thing. But yes, the girl was quite fascinated, as you can see. And then after that, I stumbled onto Breakfast Boss, who was another like polygamist. But there's no formal. Ooh, this thing is glitching bad. There's no formal. Let me know if y'all can still hear me, okay? And with all the noise in the background from the children. Um, Formal documentary on him is just kind of cruising around YouTube and TikTok with that. So if I have any updates about that, I'll come back to y'all about the breakfast boss because they trying to say he's giving Nature Boy 2.0 vibes, and I'm like, I could see that, how it started versus how it's going. And since I had never watched Tyler Perry's Ruthless Child, I know it's 5 seasons, and after watching Nature Boy, I'm like more than halfway through season 1 of Ruthless. Now y'all coming in and out the door. That won't let me be great. Thank you, Jay. Um, yeah, so then I went down the Ruthless rabbit hole. So I'll be there for a little while. Because I can only watch a couple of them episodes at a time, child. So I think I'm on like episode 14. So that's more than half because I think it's like 22 or 24 episodes in the first season. So I'm watching that now. And that's what I got going on. And like I said, in the middle of watching all of that, I had to watch some other things to cleanse my palate, if you will, to cleanse my mind for the type of content that I was watching. We're gonna get into this watch list. Like I said, it's Mother's Day. I'm taking it kind of easy breezy. So we went a little bit out of order. Some of the things that I want to talk about. So I talked to you guys about that. We was late on entertainment bites, but we got it done. Okay. And now we're gonna get into our watch list. So I don't really have a description for this one because this was already out. This is just me letting you know once things. Oh, I didn't put up my series returning. So I'll do my pajama Sunday post for Mother's Day tonight, and then maybe tomorrow I'll get to my series returning. It's supposed to be up. I try to get it up as close to the first of the month with the series that are returning. So I give you that on my community tab. And then this was already out, but if you missed it, you can go ahead and catch this on Hulu, and also, Disney Plus came out on May 7th. Send Help, rated R. It's a horror/comedy. Some of these categories be making my brain itch. And that's an hour and 54 minutes. So if you didn't get a chance to see that, you can now watch it over on the streaming. Which would you say is better, TikTok or it's two different vehicles. Threads is more like, I want to say, in competition with like Twitter or X. I know it's an IG platform, so it's different. It's different. I don't really be over on threads too much, but every now and again I poke my head in, see what's going on, and I'll put my videos up there so anybody that's following me can watch what I got going on. Oh, okay. You don't hear them kids making it sound like they doing a marching band through my kitchen and taking the garbage out and one putting stuff in the oven and it's like happy Mother's Day to you, Mama. So on May 1st in theaters, we got The Devil Wears Prada 2. I was telling you guys earlier, I went to go see that as a Mother's Day present to myself this morning, and I enjoyed it. But you guys who have seen it, get down in the comments and let me know. It's rated PG-13 and it's a comedy with a runtime of an hour and 59 minutes. We have, of course, Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep, who, like I said, I love Meryl Streep in this role. And Anne Hathaway is having a little resurgence in 2026. I love that for her. Emily Blunt as Emily. Stanley Tucci, Lucy Liu is in this one, as well as Simone Ashley, Lady Gaga, a couple other people, but that's just for starters. So if you guys haven't checked that out, give it a look see, and let's see what our description says. Because the first description I didn't like, it kind of gave away what kind of really went on, and I was like, and that wasn't really supposed to be the premises. Well, the premise of the movie when you saw it, like you got to that point later on. So I didn't take that description. I just took this one, which says Andy Sachs reunites with Miranda Priestley as they navigate their careers amid the decline of traditional magazine publishing. Once because now that I've seen it, because I wouldn't have thought that that was the direction we were going into. Like I said, for those who didn't see it, I didn't want to use that description because you'd be like, oh, how did we get here? That's how we get there. Next up, oh yeah, and did y'all kind of crazy with the Oval? I don't watch the Oval, but for you Oval folks, it'll be back up. I don't know how they're gonna release those episodes because then they drop the whole season and then take it down. May 20th. Demarcus is gonna keep us updated. Also on May 1st in theaters, we got Hokum, rated R. It's a horror with a runtime of an hour and 41 minutes. Your girl does not do horror, but I like to be open minded. I sit my baby toe in there sometimes, and other than that, I bring these things here for you so y'all can see, because I be having horror guys and horror girlies over here. When a novelist, Om Bowman, retreats to a remote inn to scatter his parents' ashes, he is consumed by tales of a witch that haunts the honeymoon suite. Soon, disturbing visions and a shocking disappearance force him to confront dark corners of his past. Kendall was here, she would say pass. She don't do horror either. But for horror folks, what does Matthew Wilson say? See, the horror people be horroring. You never watched the original, so you're gonna skip Devil Wears Prada. That's fair. They say it's a chick flick. I hate to use that terminology, but they say it's for the women's. Now he closed the door after he hollers. Also on May 1st, I kind of feel like this is a limited release in theaters. One Spoonful of Chocolate. It's rated R. It says adventure. I would probably say more action if you've watched the trailer. It's an hour and 52 minutes, and it says it's presented by Quentin Tarantino and directed by RZA. We love RZA. Okay. Um, and it was supposed to get Paris Jackson, Shamika Moore, RJ Styler, and Blair Underwood in this one. And what does our description say? I have a feeling I ain't gonna be able to watch. I'm just gonna wait till it come out on streaming because I have a feeling it's limited release and it's not gonna be in no theaters near me. And girl, not going all the way to Connecticut just to watch a movie. An ex-convict decides to fight back when he becomes the target of a local gang and the police. Portia's business is blooming. Yeah. Monday's my day for Roja because I don't got no cable, so I'll be watching it over on the Peacock. Over on the Peacock on Monday. Let me just see something. I'm going into my AMC app, y'all. But I have a feeling Mortal Kombat 2, Chief Detective Michael Holcomb, Crazy Rich Asians is back in theaters. Okay. Super Mario, Project Hail Mary, the drama. I'm just scrolling. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be playing nowhere near me. Nope, it don't even come up on the app for me, which means it's not local. It's not local. Take a road trip for a flick. I've been hearing good things. Oh, really? I don't know. Breeze is in it. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I could put my car on it because you could put your car on the ferry and go take a ride to Connecticut. But typically I don't. And then you got to rush because they don't like to keep things. What it came out on the first, they don't like to keep things in the movie theater too long, and that's the problem. They be like grand opening, grand closing. It's on my list. Let me see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Mm. Hey, beloved reviews. This is a new thing on StreamYard. I was noticing when we were live and it was happening with somebody else. Um, hmm. Sorry, I was just trying to see. Usually it pops up. What theaters it was in near here. Thank you. Yeah, if you go out east on Long Island, there's a ferry from Long Island to Connecticut. Yep, and you can either just put yourself on there, or you can put your. I mean, you pay either way. You could put your, or you could put your car on there and go on over. Because I was supposed to take my youngest son. We were gonna go do like a overnight or a weekend trip, and put the car on the ferry and go over there and just stay in a hotel and do a couple things over there and come back. Because yeah, I mean, you can drive, but I mean, why drive if you don't have to? Oh, that's Mortal Kombat. Let me see. Get tickets. Let me put in my zip code. I know it's going to tell me we don't have nothing there. Now, why is it going to tell me that's the movie theater I was just in? And it don't come up on the app. So how are you going to tell me? Yeah, see, exactly. Look, no showtimes found. Don't tell me what movie theaters are close to me. Never mind, y'all. I'm giving it up. Turn it loose. I'll look another day. Also on, actually not on May 1st, on May 7th, we have Jupiter Jones on All Black. It's rated TVMA. It's a drama and it's a total of 8 episodes. And they're releasing this one episode by episode. So episode 1 is up now. All Black. I have to double back and finish that Omarion one. Wow, Rose. I have to double back and finish that one. But this one, I'm like on the fence because I really, really want to see it. Kendall had dropped the trailer in the Discord, and I definitely was interested, but I did not realize. I think this is like a spinoff of Double Cross, which is 5 seasons that I have never watched. So I'm like, do I watch this and then go watch Double Cross? Like I said, I'm watching Ruthless. It's 5 seasons. Jesus. The sharp-witted lawyer faces scandals, conspiracies, and her dark past with Chelsea and Kaylin. Yeah, she battles betrayal and powerful enemies as secrets emerge in a world driven by power and scandal. That's All Black's description. But like I said, I believe it's a spinoff of Double Cross, which I've never watched. I heard good things about it. So I don't really know how to proceed with that one. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just watch it and see. Like I said, I think the last 4 episodes of Wild Rose to watch. And I need to be watching my All Black stuff so I can cancel it when I'm done. That's what I need to be doing. Next up, also on May 7th, we have MIA over on Peacock, rated TVMA. It is a drama / thriller, and it is 9 episodes, and all 9 episodes are currently available if you would like to go watch them now. Etta dreams of life in Miami's glittering world until tragedy shatters her family's drug-running business and pulls her into the city's underbelly. Miss Thang is looking for revenge. Okay, she's looking for revenge. I know that's on a lot of people's lists. There's so much stuff to watch, y'all. May 8th on Tubi, we got "Give Me Back My Baby." Rated TVMA. It's a thriller with a runtime of 1 hour and 27 minutes. Oh, that's something I love about Tubi. Most of their stuff be short but sweet. When a couple chooses a surrogate for their baby, they unknowingly open the door to an obsession that could cost them everything. Okay. Whew, Lord. And then last but certainly not least, because I wasn't here the first the first Sunday in May, so I'll probably be here for the next three. May's a long month, the next three Sundays. So that's why we don't have as many this week as we did last time, because I had to squeeze everything in, y'all. Also, May 8th on Apple TV, we have Unconditional, rated TVMA. It's a thriller slash drama with 8 episodes in total. I think it's one episode up now. Don't get me to lying. I'll go over there and look when I get off, because Apple usually give you like two or three, and then episode by episode. A mother-daughter vacation abroad takes a devastating turn. Gail is arrested for drug possession, refusing to accept the charges. Her mother, Alma, risks everything on a quest for freedom, only to get entangled in a web of Gail's secrets. Child, not you got secrets from your mama, and you get your mama caught up in a bull. Okay, Gail. Child, that's how it be sometimes. Apple TV shows are usually pretty good, so I haven't saw that one. There's another one I think called Widows Bay that might have came out in April, because I didn't get everything for April. I don't always get everything. I do the best I can. If y'all want like a full, just thorough like list, Tamika's Den does that. I stopped doing that. It wasn't getting the views, and then I tried to double back and do it again, and it's still so. That's why I've just been putting on my weekly huddle, and usually I give y'all about 8 to 10 picks a week, weekly, and then if I miss some, I'll add it on to the next one. And I've just been tackling them like that, and that way it works for me, so we can get a little mix of everything. Hey, Nita, happy Mother's Day, happy birthday, click, cling, ching, cling, click, cling, ching. That was supposed to be a cheers. Don't ask me why it sounded like that. Don't ask me why it sounded like that. Unconditional. Okay. So I am incorrect. There are 2 episodes of Unconditional up now on Apple TV. So you can go watch those. Let me pull this down for a second, and hopefully my screen don't get to screening, because I had them eyebrows doing that. All right, we're gonna run down the list one more time. So if you missed Send Help, I believe in theaters, is now available to stream on Hulu and Disney Plus as of May 7th. Go ahead and check that out. May 1st, we got The Devil Wears Prada 2 in theaters. Also on May 1st in theaters, we got Hokum. May 1st. Also in theaters, we got One Spoon of Chocolate, which I believe is a limited release, but if you can get to see it, by all means. May 7th, All Black dropped Jupiter Jones, which, like I said, I believe is a spinoff of Double Cross. Peacock dropped MIA on May 7th. All 9 episodes are now available. Jupiter Jones is only one episode of that up now. May 8th, Tubi drop Give Me Back My Baby. And also May 8th, we have Unconditional on Apple TV, for which you can watch 3 episodes of the 8. So that be that, y'all. Let me see. If this thing won't cooperate, I'm going to try to sit still, because Lord knows we'll be going round and down. Like I said, we tackle things a little bit differently. Just go around. Yes. I saw that they were finished taping, and we're going to get a time jump, if I heard correctly. So I'm here for it. Pressing too many buttons. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know who told them to gray these comments out once you click on them. It's, I don't know. I guess it works for some people. I was watching somebody's live I was on. I think it was when we were on. I don't know if I noticed that we were on Divorce Sisters, Other Boys, but when they were clicking on them and you could see that it was graying out, and I'm just like, who said that? Like, who told y'all to do that? I mean, like I said, I guess for some people it's better, but like when it's gray, I don't know. It's just visually my eyes is like, what's going on? Am I ready for? I am ready for Nemesis on the 14th of Marcus. I'm just, it's a love hate thing with Netflix and content creation because dropping all them 8 episodes be making my ass itch. When you got to try and get them out, and then people don't be wanting stale content. I got stale content to put up for y'all now, and ain't gonna get to it today. Might not get to it tomorrow because I need to go to the laundromat tomorrow. And then Tuesday we got the Roja panel over on Candy Love's channel. So make sure you guys tune into that. DeMarcus said he ready tonight. Okay, him and Peach Juice, he's ready. Okay. So tune in Tuesday on Candy Love's channel for that. Thursday we do Divorce Sisters. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Okay, so Thursday we do Divorce Sisters, and Friday we do the boys. And now I'm not too sure what's gonna happen with those this week because send some healing energy for EJ, the TV junkie, and Tika for all things ruthless. You know, we all got our things going on. So I don't know if we're gonna be up to doing that. Well, Mo hosted Friday, so maybe if somebody else hosts Friday, we may be there for the boys. Not sure about Divorce Sisters, so just keep your notifications on. And I gotta catch up on Bell Collective Birmingham, y'all. And I don't know after that what I'm gonna be adding to my list. Like DeMarcus said, we got um who did I say it's called acquiring, not stealing? Who did I say steal with stealing? Child, I'll be forgetting what I'll be saying. It don't take that long. My brain be like, fleet. And like DeMarcus was saying, we have Nemesis coming. I don't know how I'm going to handle that. I'll talk about that next week. I watched this Peacock movie. I'm not trying to recap that though. I'm trying to look and see what else I'm gonna go. I saw Devil Wears Prada 2. I'm gonna go see Is God Is in the theaters. The kids still want to go see Michael. I'm looking at what else is on this list for this month. I don't know what I'm recapping for y'all. And Love Island comes back in June. But I don't do a timely recap. I usually jump in at the end of that because that's like um it's like a good 1 or like 7 to 9 weeks. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, y'all. Keep your notifications on. I'm gonna figure out something. Maybe recap some movies or see what else I know. I don't have a complete my mail list is always evolving, so I'm just looking at all the things. Citadel's back for season 2. Like I said, I gotta put up my series returning list. I didn't watch season 1. Worst ex ever. Season 2, I watched the first one, Zatima. I didn't watch Zatima. Perfect Match. I tried doing some little like shorts for that. Didn't really hit off too much, and I didn't want to do full recaps. So yeah. Rivals, The Shot. I don't watch The Shot. The Good Girl's Guide to Murder. 4 seasons. Heart and Hustle. I never finished Heart and Hustle Houston season 1, so I got to go back and that. So I'm gonna try and work on Bell Collective Birmingham and see what else is gonna. My watch hours is the problem, Demarcus. I got the five at 500 subs. I still want to get to the 1,000 because the 1,000 is like when you get like more of the things. The 500, you can get super chats and super stickers, and I think memberships at 5. So, but the watch hours is real struggling. I think I got like 1,000 watch hours left, and the content has been kind of. Even when I was putting out like, and I dropped a bunch of content, it just And then YouTube will kick you off the algorithm so quick. Yeah, I need the watch hours. I'm gonna see. I just don't know how to handle it. I know I definitely cannot do all 8 episodes at once. I don't want to do episode by episode. I mean, if you're not like Mo.J is good with that. Like he'll do episode by episode, but he'll drop them like 8 days in a row. So at least it's like a little more fulfilling that way. I ain't got it in me. Um, I don't know if 2 episodes at a time. I know when we do panels, we were doing 4 episodes at a time. I don't know. If somebody's doing a panel, I might consider doing a panel, but I don't know how I would tackle that myself. It's so discouraging. God bless y'all who can do all of those things because sometimes I just frankly don't have it in me. Yeah, and see, like I didn't put up any solo content last week, and so now my panels are not getting views. You, like I said, YouTube be real funny with that. Yeah, I got like at least 1,000 watch hours I need. So that's that. I'll put this up here. Please help me get to 700 by August 10th. We're gonna see how we can get to that. And I would like to get, the watch hours up too and the views up. So do what you will with that. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Sharing is caring. Anybody coming through on the replay, leave a comment, hashtag replay, drop your thoughts. We didn't really do too much this week. Like I said, in terms of entertainment news, we just talked about not King. Major graduated in high school, and we talked about the conclusion of Love and Hip Hop. So if you guys want to talk about that, then I talked about, I got into a while about the whole Nature Boy thing. And just have you watched anything on the watch list? Do you plan to watch anything on the watch list? If y'all want to drop anything down in the comments, you can also feel free to do that. I'll have like 8 more or 7 more selections for you guys next week. We'll be back. I prefer panels. I mean, I don't know. It all depends. Right now, the panels are easier and it's like, get to get a bunch of different opinions and we get to all interact. So it's more fun from my standpoint. I don't know how the viewer feels about that. And I think sometimes the viewer may prefer more of your individualized opinion, which is why you get more views versus the panel. I don't know. And I also don't want to do too many because I was at one point I was doing everything live. And I'm trying to get back to some pre-recorded so I can come in here, be off camera, looking rough from work, be off camera, and get the content up to y'all, like how I did Imperfect Women in Bell Collective Birmingham. And that's just easier. But since I wasn't really doing, since I was doing more live content, those get more views and the pre-recorded. At this point, it is what it is because I only got what I got when I got it. Okay. And ain't gonna, and love y'all. Really do. But not gonna run myself ragged. I'll run myself ragged for y'all. I'm not gonna run myself ragged for algae rhythm. Okay. So that's that, y'all. Look, I'm about to hit all kinds of wrong buttons. I thank y'all for coming through again. Yes, yes. Thank you very much. I'm going to get on out of here and try to enjoy the rest of my evening. You guys do the same. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.